Well, I just listened to Carney's plan, and I do have some notes, but I'm gonna go without them just to discuss his plan just briefly for a minute. And it's a scary plan. He is a scary guy. He makes me nervous every time I listen to him, and part of it has to do with the Americans because he keeps saying we're in the worst crisis we've ever been in. And that may be true. It may be. I don't know. I keep thinking about the Vietnam War, the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Cold War, World War II, all that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, maybe he's right. Maybe we are in the worst crisis we've ever been in. But we're in it because the liberal government brought us there. It was the liberal plan that has us in the worst crisis we've ever been in. The liberal plan that he is now talking about is what brought us into this crisis. I mean, you can blame Donald Trump as much as you want. You can blame the world. You can blame the next door neighbor. It doesn't matter. The bottom line, it was brought in. This crisis was created by the liberal government, but he can't see that. And neither can any of the people standing behind him either. They can't see it at all. They think Donald Trump is the evil villain that's caused this crisis in Canada. They believe what he has to say. It's absolutely crazy when you think about it. All the anti-American rhetoric coming out of his mouth is shocking to me, really, considering that they're our largest trading partner and our neighbor. And if my neighbor's in trouble, I go over to help them. That's what I do. I don't beat them up or try to destroy them or break away from them and move to another community. I try to help my neighbor. That's what being a neighbor is all about. Yes, the United States is in crisis to some extent, I guess, and it's having trouble. Sure it is. It always has. It's an experiment. It is the greatest experiment. So we can beat it up, Trump it to death. I think he has a bit of a Trump fixation. He cannot stop talking about Trump because his whole theory his whole objective is to create this crisis using Trump as the villain. In order to have a crisis, you have to have a villain. He can't blame the Liberal Party because that's what he supports. So what does he do? He blames Donald Trump. So I just listened to his plan. His plan to me sounds like the conservative plan. It sounds like he's taken Poilievre's plan, massaged it a little bit, and threw in all these Trumps. I hate Trump. We hate the Americans. We hate the USA. We don't want to deal with them. We're going to deal with Europe. We're going to deal with Asia. We're going to tear down our borders that exist within our own country. And like it's going to happen tomorrow. I would just prefer if somebody stood up and said, you know what? Our interprovincial border issue, it's been an issue for a long time. It's been an issue for decades. And in order for us to resolve this interprovincial border issue, it's going to take years. It's not going to happen overnight. We can start to work on it, and our goal will be not by Canada Day. It won't be done by Canada Day. It won't be done in the term of this administration or this government. It won't be done. It will not be finished before whoever gets this, whoever might get in, whether it's Carney or Poilievre. It's a complex issue that has existed in our system for years. And you just want a politician to say that, just to say, folks, this is going to be a tough issue for us to deal with, to change the direction of this country right now. This is a big ship moving through the water, and to change direction is not an easy thing to do. Provincially, it's going to be a problem. We've got issues that are not going to be resolved overnight, and they're not going to be resolved with the same mindset that we've had for the last 10 years. And that's all we're talking about, is the same group of people in the same positions doing the same thing. The rest of it is just talk. So I would just rather, if he told the truth, that we're not going to fund the military. Let's face it, we haven't done it for 10 years, and we're not going to do it now. It's going to be very difficult even for Pierre Poilievre to do it, to get to 2%. We'd have to go through some major steps. We'd have to take some major steps to get to 2%. We can't even get to 2% by 2030. No discussion of aircraft, no discussion of U.S. military and its role. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. It's all about Donald Trump and taking the PC platform. So, like I said, I would just rather if the man stood up and told the truth, how difficult it is to live without the United States, because we've been trading with them for so long. They're our largest trading partner. That's who we trade with. We trade with the United States. We are intimately connected to the United States. What is wrong with the man? We're going to stand on our own. We're going to take the world lead. We're the lowest in the G7. We have the lowest GDP in the G7, yet we're going to take over the world. We're going to be the next world leader because the Americans can't do it anymore. It's not that the Americans can't do it anymore. They just want the rest to pay their fair share. We haven't paid our 2% of our GP, I can't even say it. We haven't paid our 2% of our gross domestic product. There you go. I'd have to really phrase it out for years. So how do we lead the world in anything? We don't manufacture anything. Apple has developed a computer in the United States. The Wright brothers built the plane. And on it goes. We have developed nothing in Canada. Nothing. Our industry has been destroyed by years of liberal neglect. Let's face it. It's all about big government. Make government as large as you possibly can, and everybody will have to work for the government. That's where he's going. In some ways, this whole globalist plan is closely connected to communism, really, when you start to think about it. Big government. I mean, the government has grown like 40% since the liberal has been in power. 40%. 40%. And yet, we're going to save all this money. We're not spending money anymore. We're investing it now. We're going to change the way we look at it. We're going to invest money instead of spending money. And we're going to develop assets. And we're going to have an energy plan, but it's going to be green. We don't want to say green, but it's going to be green. It's going to be a green plan, but there's still other energy, but it's going to be green. I mean, just tell the truth. Our energy problems are big problems. Building refineries are major problems. Building pipelines are major problems, and they will not be fixed in a couple of years of this liberal government. They will only get worse. He will turn the crisis into a disaster. That's what I believe. I think Carney is setting us up for a disaster. And at the end, like he did in the UK, he'll just walk away and say, I didn't do it. They did it. The Canadians did it to themselves. I don't know where he's going to live next. Like, will he be living in New York? Will he live in Ireland? Will he live in the UK? Will he live in Switzerland? Or will he maybe go to the Bahamas, let's say, as an example? I don't know where he's going next. But what he is proposing here, this battle against America that he proposes, this battle against our neighbor, our friends, our allies, they are still the same. That has not changed. We have a trade war going on. It's a trade war. We're not talking about World War II. We're not talking about trenches. These are serious issues that we have to face, and we need a politician that can stand up and tell the truth, not rhetoric, bovine scatology, bullshit, just to clear it up. That's all that he did there today. That's all that he did. And when I look at the crowd behind him, all I could see was Justin Trudeau. That's all I could see. When I looked at the crowd behind that man, all I could see was little Justin Trudeaus everywhere. Justin Trudeau, Justin Trudeau, Justin Trudeau. Not Donald Trump. I couldn't see any Trumps. All I could see was Trudeaus.